What's going on, you the tube? I am Hot Mess Ness, MUA, otherwise known as Vanessa, and today is a first in a series of an introduction to color. I know that there are a lot of people out there that are makeup junkies that wear color all the time, so this might not be for you. But for those of you that want to venture into more color and don't know quite how to do it, we're gonna do a series of quick kind of tutorials on how to step into color. Some of them will be really quick, easy things, and some of them will be a little more complicated. So we're gonna start this off with something that's, I don't wanna say more complicated, but not as easy as just eyeliner, you know what I mean? I have a slew of palettes that contain color. You know, any Christmas Urban Decay edition. This one is newer. This one is like the, not Wizard of Oz, the Mad Hatter, you know, Alice in Wonderland. The packaging was gorgeous. Hardly ever use it. Basquiat, which I haven't even played in. It went on sale and I had to have it. I was so mad. I was like anti that one because the big bundle that I wanted so badly never actually went on sale or wasn't very accessible. You've got Kat Von D, which another brand is coming out with something similar if you missed out on this. It is Strobe Cosmetics, and they're coming out with a Creepy Cute palette, and it reminds me of this. So I'll let you know if they are dupable. We've got the Urban Decay Electric palette. Those are just a few of my very pigmented, colorful palettes. And I know that some of you probably have these in your arsenal, and it's like, how do I use them? So Angelica Nyqvist recently did a video using the pastel goth. She used very simplistic colors and just created a look, and I think that that's a great way to step into color. And because I don't love blues, I said that in my recent, like, my style video, I'm gonna use blue. So I'm gonna take myself out of my comfort zone and, you know, help you guys transition too. So whenever you're doing anything like this, it always helps to set your whole lid with a color, and I'm gonna be using this one, Urban Decay. This is the shade Lucy from the new collab, but any neutral shade is good for your skin tone. Whatever works for you. This one's actually a little bit lighter, but it will give me a nice base to start. So someone that's new and transitioning into color, I suggest you pick a color you like. So pick pink or pick purple if those are colors that you like to start. And then another blog post, I remember when I was trying to figure out how I was ever going to wear a bold lip. And I read this blog post that said, wear it in your house first. Get used to catching yourself in the mirror. And even if it's just a couple hours at home, and help yourself transition. And sometimes we just have to get used to looking at ourselves in a certain way. So that's what I would also suggest with bolder looks. Yeah, you don't want to put on makeup just for your house, but experiment by putting some color in places that you wouldn't normally put it, and just be at home and be comfortable with it and catch yourself in the mirror and be, you know, good with, oh, there's my face and I like my face. Get where I'm going with this? So I'm going to take the shade Boom from the palette, and I'm just gonna start by putting that on my eyelid. And I don't want this to be too draggy, so I'm not gonna go too high or too crazy. I do say this later on, guys, but I should have packed the color on. Blending this totally ruined this particular color, but I do fix it later on with just packing it on. Thought I was only gonna use one, but I'm gonna grab a little bit of Doom, because I'm trying to keep with the blue being lighter. Now I'm gonna take a flat brush and pack that blue on the lid. And this is where I discover that packing is better. Unfortunately, my camera also decided to pick up on my sweater instead of my face. I do apologize for that. It gets better, I promise. I like this shade much better packed on. As you blend it, it kind of darkens. So if I was gonna redo this look, I would just go in and do this, just pack it and barely blend. Now I'm going to take the original Lucy shade and just barely tap the edges. Now we're going to take this glitter by Sydney Grace Co. called Fiji. It's a blue glitter, but it's white glitter, but it's got a blue kind of fleck in it. I'm going to take some Inglot Durline and pack some glitter on the lids. We're going to give this a few moments to set in, and then we will figure out what the heck we're going to do with the lower lash line. I'm just going to line the lower. For some reason, I was having a hard time with the camera focusing and everything, so the lower lash line, I ended up just using browns and neutrals, so that way I didn't go too blue. I'm sorry we missed that part, but that's what it was, some light brown and dark brown. All right, guys, this is tutorial number 1 on how to transition into color. A wash of color in the crease, on the lid, some big ass lashes, and some glitter. So this is the first video on how to transition into color. There will be more. There will be some that are more simple, and there will be some that are more complex. But here you go. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.